Today I'm going to make meatballs, and this is my kitchen, and I'm going to show you all the spices we're going to use. We're going to end up using breadcrumbs, Romano cheese, basil, parsley, a lot of the stuff that I personally love, as well as crushed chilies, make it a little spicy. Don't worry, the kitchen's going to be nice and clean. Yeah. What we first have to do is tie our hair back, wash our hands, and put on an apron and all that jazz. I also forgot to mention we're heating up the oven right now for 450 before anything, and then I'm gonna get started.
First thing you're gonna do is grab your ground beef, make sure it's fresh, not frozen. 2 eggs in there as well go with it. Throw in your finely chopped onion. Now we're gonna throw in all the spices that were shown before, a lot of parsley, basil, oregano, a lot of chili flakes, make it spicy, some garlic in there, as well as the last but not least, Romano cheese. Don't be afraid to get dirty with this part. You gotta really get in there and mix it all up.
Give your meat a good old rub. That's it. Nice and hot.
Now I did forget to mention a key ingredient, which is breadcrumbs, and these guys actually have cheese in them as well, so you don't need to use a lot of cheese in the beginning, but throw a lot in there. Be very generous with the breadcrumbs, because that's what makes the meatballs stick together. And yeah, throw more in if you feel like it's too wet still. So now we're going to start rolling them up into little teeny balls, and make sure that there's no air in them, so slap them a few times. Once the oven's ready, pop them in for 25 to 35 minutes, flipping occasionally.
20 minutes later.
These guys are cooking very nicely. Nice and brown.
One thing I noticed with cooking with tin foil is that they stick, but they still end up cooking all the way through and all the way around.
I'll admit they are extremely hot. Like so good. I recommend anyone to try this recipe or even switch it up. Do whatever your heart's content, and it is fully cooked. I definitely recommend this, and the onions also give it a lot more flavor. That's a spicy meatball.